everybody, and welcome to Shopping with Shana. Guys, it is time for a Meijer must-do deals video because yes, we have a 7 for $7 sale this week, so we do not want to miss out on this. This is going to run from July 21st through the 27th of 2024. As I'm making this video, it is Monday the 22nd, so I'm making it a day after it started. Always double check the deals as I bring them to you. Make sure that you have the same exact rebates, the same exact coupons. Things can change over the week, so if you're watching this later on in the week, you may or may not have some of these deals. So that being said, if you like to see Meijer videos do all of the things, I'm definitely jumping into a 7 for 7 sale because it's one of the favorite, deals at Meijer, and there's a lot going on. So do me a favor, you need to hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, hit all so you don't miss any of my videos. Leave me a comment, leave a like, do all of the things to help me keep doing these Meijer videos. But I am excited to bring this to you, so we're going to jump right on into it. All right, let's talk about the hot deal that is happening. So we have the Michigan blueberries pint containers. These are $1.49 this week. And so that is like the hot produce deal of the week. So you want to make sure that you grab these in store and when you head in. So the first deal we have, the kind of matchup deal, is to grab 3 of the Blue Buffalo bones or dog treats, whatever. They're regularly priced $5.39. They're on sale for buy 2, get 1 30% off. So your out-of-pocket is kind of high. It's $14.55 for 3 bags, but then we're going to take that receipt, we're going to submit it to Ibotta and get $2.50 back on 1. It's up to 5 times, and since we have 3 bags, we're going to get back a total of $7.50. So that leaves our final cost at $7.05 total, or roughly $2.35 each. So it goes from pretty high to a pretty decent deal. I hope you like this deal if you have some animals. I recommend, though, when you're in the store to get out your phone and pull out the Ibotta app and scan the products. Just make sure they're attaching to this before you do anything at checkout. All right, we've got some crazy craft deals. That's kind of fun to say, crazy craft. But anyway, the first craft cheese deal that we have is the block cheese, just the regular 8-ounce block cheese. These are regularly priced $3.19. They're on sale this week for $2.50, and so that's what you would pay out of pocket. But Ibotta does have a rebate for 50 cents back on 1. It's a limit of 2 times. So you can grab up to 2 of these for just $2 each. Not a terrible deal at all. We're going to be seeing Kroger hit, I think it's block cheese. I know it's shredded cheese for $1.99 on Weekly Digital. So this is just a penny more, and you're getting name brand. So it's just up to what you want to grab. The next deal is actually a little bit better if you don't mind the flavor. So there is a fusion flavor kind of cheese. As you can see in the picture from Ibotta, it's got the garlic and herb cheddar, you have the tomato basil Monterey Jack, and you have the buffalo ranch Monterey Jack. I'm not gonna lie, all of those sound amazing. They're also 8-ounce blocks. They're regularly priced $3.19. They're on sale for $2.50. So same thing, out of pocket's $2.50, but we're gonna get a whole dollar back on each block, and it's a limit of 5 times. You can grab up to 5 of these for just $1.50 each. Now this is a really good price, and if you prefer this type of cheese, this is the way to go. Next deal we have is the Kraft Natural Shredded Cheese. So these are regularly priced $3.15. They're also on sale for $2.50. You would, again, still pay that out of pocket and then submit your receipt to Ibotta for 75 cents back on 1. It's a limit of 1 time. So you can grab 1 bag for $1.74. And so it's an okay deal here for me. It's definitely better than what you're going to be getting at Kroger this next coming up week. Their sale starts on Wednesday, so it's a little hard to compare them. But $1.74 is definitely cheaper than $1.99 at Kroger, so I definitely would grab this. The problem is you can only grab 1 bag. If you only need 1, that's great. But if you're wanting to buy multiples, you may have to wait for the rebate to reload and go do it again. All right, the next deal we have is the Dave's Killer Bread Bars. Now, these are regularly priced $5.99. There is $1 off 1 each in perk, so your out-of-pocket is $4.99 each. And then you're going to take your receipt, submit it to Ibotta, and we get $1.25 back on 1. It's a limit of 1 time. So 1 box is $3.74. Now, if you want to buy more than 1, you obviously can, but it's going to be $4.99 after that. Next deal we have is the Go-Go Squeeze Applesauce 4-count. I actually thought this was a pretty decent deal. I don't know. I haven't had to buy these in a few years. My daughter used to be obsessed with them, but then we kind of have gotten out of it. But these are regularly priced $2.69, and we have $1 off one in perk. So it makes the final cost for one box $1.69, which I thought was a pretty decent deal for one box. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. Next deal we have, and I actually think this is a really good deal. So I don't know what you think, but I think it is. So the Smithfield bacon is a 22 ounce. So it's a pretty big thing of bacon. It's regularly priced $8.79 and it's on sale for $6.99. Plus we have a 2 off 1 each in perk. So that makes these $4.99 each for 22 ounces of bacon. I think it's a pretty good deal. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments if it's a grab deal for you, but a lot of bacon there. All right, next deal, and this is just, if you're going to Meijer, you just grab these. It's a really good deal. Grab 2 of the El Monterey burritos. The regularly priced 69 cents. There is a buy one, get one in perk. You're going to pay just 69 cents total, or basically just 35 cents each. Great deal. My dad loves these little things, and to grab 2 of them for 69 cents, it's amazing. So I think this is a wonderful deal. Another deal we have here is the Aunt Millie's Live Carb Smart Bread and Buns. And you can mix and match and get as many as you'd like. These are regularly priced $5.49. No sale price, but we do have a 2 off 1 each in perk. So the final cost ends up being $3.49 each. So again, if you're not familiar with low carb bread and buns, they tend to be kind of expensive. We buy them pretty regularly. I usually get them at Kroger, like on the clearance aisle or clearance section of the bread. But this is a pretty comparable price to what I pay. I think I pay usually around like $3, $2.99. So it's about 50 cents more, but you're getting the fresher bread. You're not getting the stale bread or the bread that's getting ready to expire. So they need to get it off the shelf. So anyway, not a bad price at all here. All right, next deal we have, and I'm kind of disappointed these aren't a part of the 7 for 7 sale like they used to be back in the day, but still not a terrible deal. Grab 3 of the goldfish, the 6 to 8 ounce. It just depends on what kind you get. They're regularly priced $2.79. They're on sale for $2 each. We have $1 off 3 in perk, so that's going to leave your final cost $5 total, or basically just $1.67 per bag. Not a bad little deal here at all. Next deal we have is the Talenti Gelato Pints. Grab 2 of them. They're regularly priced $5.89. There is a buy one, get one in perk. So your final cost for 2 of them is $5.89 total, or $2.95 each. Next deal we have is the Klondike or Reese's Cones. These are regularly priced $7.49. They're on sale for $6.99 each, and there is a 2 off 1 in perk. So the final cost for these are $4.99, and it's an 8 count. And I just have to kind of like preference this. I always think about this. I have 3 kids, and they always want to get ice cream. And it's very expensive to go out to like a Dairy Queen or something like that with 3 kids. So $4.99 is like the cost of one kid's ice cream at Dairy Queen. So grabbing 8 of them, that gives me at least 2 snacks, right? Maybe more than that. If one of the kids, doesn't get one for whatever reason, then I'll have 3 nights worth. So I think this is a pretty good deal if you need to grab it. Next deal, another one that you might want to grab is the Good Humor Frozen Novelties. Grab 2 of them. They're regularly priced $5.89. There is another buy one, get one in perk. So your final cost is $5.89 total, or $2.95 each. Another one that we're just going to stock your freezers with ice cream this week so that you are set. All right, next deal, speaking of freezers, is the Stouffer's or the Lean Cuisine entrees. You want to grab 4 of them. They're regularly priced $3.69. They're on sale for $3 each, and there is a 2 off 4 in perk. And be cautious. So I noticed when I was going through the in perks, there is a Lean Cuisine 2 off 4 coupon, and there is a Stouffer's 2 off 4 coupon. So you could actually do this twice, I guess. So the final cost is $10 total, or $2.50 each. So not a bad savings. However, Kroger this week, starting on Wednesday, they're going to be, 5 for 10, so $2 each with just a sale price. You don't have to have a coupon. You do have to buy a minimum of 5 of them to get that price, though. So a little bit better of a deal on Wednesday on the Lean Cuisine and the Stouffer's. But again, if you are a Meijer only shopper, then this is not a bad deal at all. Next deal we have is the Febreze small spaces, or you can grab the plug warmer. The regularly priced $3.49. We do have a small sale price of $3.29, and we have this huge 230 off one in perk. That's going to leave your final cost at 99 cents for one of these. Pretty simple and easy deal. Just make sure you have that clipped. All right, another deal we have is the Method shampoo or conditioner. It's regularly priced $10.99. It's on sale for $8.99 each, and we have a 3 off 1 in perk. So out of pocket for one bottle is $5.99. Then you can take your receipt and submit it to Ibotta for 2 back on 1. It's a limit of 3 times. So your final cost for one bottle is $3.99. So that's a nice little savings. Now, obviously, the in-perk wouldn't work on a second bottle, but if you wanted to grab like a conditioner, you grab the shampoo, you want to grab the conditioner, you could still submit it for the Ibotta rebate. So it would be, $6.99 for the second bottle. All right, I actually thought this is a really good deal. I was kind of surprised. I had to do a double take on it. So if you want to grab 2 of the Suave Essential shampoo and conditioner, and they are regularly, and this is the 22.5 ounce. We're not talking a small little bottle. We're talking about a pretty nice size bottle. These are regularly priced $2.05 each. There is a buy one, get one in perk. So you're going to grab two of them, pay just $2.05 total, or $1.03 each. Nice deal here on some easy, cheap shampoo. So the next deal I have for you is the Dial Body Wash deal. Now there's 2 different ways you could do it if you're just wanting to grab one bottle. It's regularly priced $4.19, and it does have to be the cocoa butter kind to go with the Ibotta rebate. It's regularly priced $3.49 each. Pay that out of pocket, and Ibotta has a one-time $1.25 back on one. Final cost is $2.24 for one bottle with that specific flavor. Now, if you would like to grab 2 of them, you can do this deal. One of them does have to be the cocoa butter, but the other one could kind of be really any of your choice, because we'll be using a different Ibotta rebate. So the regularly priced $4.19, like I said, on sale for $3.49. There is a $1 off 2 in perk. So now your out of pocket is $2.99 each, or $5.98 total. Well, Ibotta will give you $1.25 back on the very first one, which is the cocoa butter, and then there's 50-cent rebate for the other one. So you'll get back a total of $1.75. The final cost ends up being $4.23 total, or basically just $2.12 each. All right, next deal we have is the Bic Whiteout, or you can grab the Crystal Pen 10 count. So either one, whichever you prefer. They're regularly priced anywhere from $1.49 to $1.79, and they're on sale for $1.29 each. Well, there's a $1 off one in perk that's attaching to this, so it's just 29 cents. I mean, this is a great little grab and then donate to a local school if you don't need it yourself. All right, we're going to move into the big sale, the big promotion that I know everybody's very interested in, the 7 for 7 sale. So basically you have to pick a minimum of 7 items. Once it hits 7, luckily you don't have to buy in multiples of 7, because that is kind of difficult to do. So it's 8, 9, 10. But they're all going to end up being $1 each when you hit that minimum of 7. So for instance, the Oikos and the Chobani yogurt, those are going to be just $1 each. The Knorr sides, $1 each. The Body Armor, $1 each. The, Coca-Cola, Pepsi, 7-Up, Dr. Pepper products. This is actually a pretty decent deal. The 2 liters themselves are like $2.99, I think. But with this one, it's $1. Sorry, it's 125 liters, so it's actually 2.5 liters, if that makes sense. And you're getting it for $2. So you're saving $1 and you're getting an extra half liter. So this is a much better deal to do it this way if you need to stock up on your soda. All right, so one of the very first deals I wanted to bring your attention to is the yellow onions. This is a 3-pound bag. They're just $1. That's a really great deal. Even if you just need one onion, $1, great deal. Then we have the russet potatoes 5-pound bag. It's just $1. My only issue is, are we going to be able to have enough of these that people aren't going to just wipe them out? So that is the only issue that I might have with this particular deal, because it's so good. People are going to be grabbing it. So if you need an onion, or if you need a russet potatoes, you have some options here. All right, let's talk Rockstar. So this is the deal to do. Grab 2 of the Rockstars. They're regularly priced $1.99. They're part of the buy 7 for $1. So you'll pay just $2. Remember, you're going to grab 2 and then 5 other items, right? Well, then hopefully, If you haven't submitted to aisle in a while, you should have a new rebate for 5 back on 2. Hopefully you didn't do it last week and now you have to wait another week and you're missing out on this deal. But the final cost ends up being free and a $3 moneymaker. So this is a pretty sweet deal. I'm definitely going to be doing this. If you haven't signed up, I have the referral code in the description box so you can sign up today doing that. It's very simple and easy. All you have to do is take a picture of your receipt. You text aisle that picture and they will put $5 either in your Venmo or your PayPal, whichever you prefer. So it's really, really super easy. I usually, I'll submit my receipt on a text and I usually get a notification within 5 minutes that it's approved. And then it usually takes it's supposed to take like 24 hours, I guess, to come in your payment, but it's usually less than that. Usually by the next morning, I have it in my account. All right, this is a really sweet deal. Another moneymaker, the Swoon Lemonator Tea 12 ounce. These are regularly priced at $1.99. They're part of the buy 7 for $1. Just grab one, pay just $1, and then submit your receipt to Ibotta. Ibotta has a rebate for $1.50 back on one. Unfortunately, it's a limit of one time, so that kind of stinks. But it does make the product completely free and a 50-cent moneymaker. So really great deal here. Next that we have is the Breakstones Cottage Doubles. These are regularly priced at $1.15. They're part of the buy 7 for $1 each, so you're going to pay that. And then Ibotta does have a rebate for 20 cents back on one. It's a limit of 5 times. So you can grab up to 5 of these for just 80 cents each. Not a bad deal here at all if you need them for lunches or whatever it might be. This is a great deal. Another really great one, I'm kind of excited to see it, the Cracker Barrel Bites. The last couple of times, these either haven't been on 7 for 7 or we haven't had an Ibotta rebate. They're regularly priced $1.99, but they're going to be just $1 each. Pay that out of pocket and then submit your receipt to Ibotta for 50 cents back on one. It's a limit of 2 times, so it makes the final cost just 50 cents each. Great little snack to have. Now the other thing is we normally see these limit of 5, so this is a limit of 2. Just make sure you only grab 2 to get that 50 cents back. All right, the next matchup we have is the Powerade. You want to grab 5 of the 28-ounce bottles. They're regularly priced $2.59, okay? Now they're going to be just $1 each with the buy 7. However, we have $1 off 5 in perk. Put that together. These are 80 cents. This is a really, really good deal on some Powerade. I'm definitely going to be grabbing these. Band camp starts today for 2 of my kiddos, and they're going to want some, Powerade or Gatorades to get them through the week. So I'm going to be grabbing 5 of these for sure. All right, I wanted to go over more of these 7 for $7, but I didn't necessarily want to spend all this time doing screenshots and getting them on my slides. So I decided to just do something similar to my ad preview for Kroger to kind of get us through the items that are participating. So remember, you do have to buy a minimum of 7 items. And so if you're wanting to get to 7, maybe you have, 4 or 5 items, you need to find a couple more items that you want to grab. We have things like the Bar S Franks and the Eckrich Meat Franks there for just $1. That's a great one to grab. One of my very favorite things to get is the Swift Bacon Wrapped Pork Fillets. It's $1 each and it's perfect size for a serving. There are 5 of us in this family, and so I get 5 of these every time we see the 7 for 7 sale, and it's one of the favorites. Like the kids love it. This is a really good deal. And not to mention, it's a pork fillet, and you can grab your bag of potatoes there that's right next to it for just $1. Now, if we keep going down, we can check out some of the other items that are also just $1 with the 7 for 7 sale. You have the Armoire lunch makers. You have extra large avocados or large mangoes for just $1. We have the baby cut carrots or the broccoli crowns that are just $1. Scooting on down, so we do have some produce here. So we have some oranges or grapefruit for just $1, which is awesome. And then we also have, like we said, the yellow onions. We already talked about that 3-pound bag. That's a great deal. Seedless greenhouse grown cucumbers are going to be just $1. And then we have the frozen Green Giant vegetables, or you have the frozen Meijer vegetables. So these are also going to be just $1 to grab. All right, next we have Simply Juice for just $1. We also have the Jello box pudding or the gelatin mix. You also have the Martha White muffin mix and the Pillsbury biscuit mix. So we've got lots of mixes there for just $1. Another one that I think is interesting is the Meijer whipped topping for just $1. Now, questions, I guess I could look this up. I probably should do this. Does it include sugar-free whipped topping? So I use a lot of sugar-free whipped topping, and I would love to grab a couple of these, throw them in the freezer, and pull them out as needed if they're just $1, because that's a huge savings, which is awesome. I know like Kroger doesn't have the sugar-free. You always have to buy the Cool Whip brand, which is always more expensive. We have Essentia puffed water, and well as the Hydro Boost water. Now, unfortunately, we do not have an Ibotta rebate this time. The last time we had this, I ended up getting these Essentia Hydro Boost waters for 50 cents after a 50-cent rebate. And they're actually really, really good. We were going on a trip and I was trying to get as many drinks as possible for the cooler, and I really did enjoy those. More waters, you have the core drinks, the Alkaline Body Armor Sports water. So quite a few to go with this. We have the Bay and the vitamin water drinks for just $1. So that's really good. We've already talked about the Rockstar energy drinks, but we didn't talk about the cold brew there, La Columbia. So there you go. And then we also have the sparkling ice or the bubbly burst sparkling waters. These are just $1. Now, last time we had $1 off 7 of these, but there was no coupon this particular time to match up with it. So maybe one will pop up. You never know. We have the Peace Tea or the Swoon beverage. We already talked about that for just $1. And then we have the Palm Wonderful 100% pomegranate juice antioxidant super teas for just $1. That was kind of a mouthful for one little drink. Jimmy Dean single breakfast sandwiches for just $1. I think that's actually not a bad deal at all. If you're wanting just a couple of them, just individual, breakfast sandwiches, not bad. We have the True Goodness waffles for just $1 as well. That's another great one. Fast Bite sandwiches or golden crust beef patties for just $1. Then we also have these individual pizzas. If it's Roma for $1 or Meijer personal pizza, these are just $1. So they're smaller pizzas, but it's great to have in your freezer for quick, easy meal or, snack. Michelina's frozen meals as well as Banquet frozen pot pies. These are just $1. We also have the Meijer pastas for $1. You have Meijer ketchup and flavored mustard for just $1. We have Bumblebee or Star-Kissed chunk tuna, light tuna, or the tuna pouches for just $1. Like really great, easy deals. And remember, you only have to get to 7. So, I think that's going to be really easy to do. We have a couple of, Swanson's broth and Campbell's soups for just $1. You have SpaghettiOs for just $1. Bush's ingredient beans there for just $1, and Red Gold tomatoes for just $1. Wow, this is getting even better. Like we already talked about the Cracker Barrel bites, but the Totino's pizza rolls, 15 count, I think it is, or whatever the small little box is, that is going to be just $1. We have the Tombstone frozen sticks. I don't know what that is, but it looks good and sounds amazing. We also have the Chef's Cut jerky sticks for just $1. We already talked about the Breakstone's cottage cheese doubles, but let's move on to the Fresh from Meijer pickle pouches for $1. You have the Gutsy Gut Health snack pouches for just $1. We have the Sucker Punch pickle chips or the Mario snack olives for just $1. And then Pringles. Now, these are the small little grab to go Pringles. It's not the big can, so don't get too excited about this one. We also have the Cheez-It cups or the Nabisco Go packs. Again, small little ones for just $1. Pepperidge Farm Goldfish cracker singles, and then Lance crackers. It does say 5 to 6.1 ounce. Doesn't it look like there's more than one there? So maybe there's 3 packs, but it's just $1, so not a bad deal. Mars, Hershey's, Kinder, or Tic Tac candy singles. These are all going to be just $1. All right, scooting on down. Some more of my favorites are coming up here. So Meijer facial tissue is one of my favorite deals for just $1. I think that's a pretty good deal, especially if you go with like the 160 count. We also have the essential paper towels, one double roll for $1. I'm not sure the quality of that one, so let me know in the comments. We also have the Meijer sandwich or snack bags or the aluminum foil. All 3 of those are really, really good deals. I know a lot of times teachers are going to ask for sandwich bags or quart size bags or something like that. So this is a good option. Sandwich or snack bags are kind of small. So if they need something like that, it's also is good for lunches. So if you have school coming up, you may want to stock up on these for just $1. If you're needing like the quart size or the gallon size bags, wait for a Walgreens deal on that because that's a really good deal. But $1 is amazing. Aluminum foil is also a great price. And we have $1 for some Dawn liquid dish soap, and it's a 5.8 ounce. So it is a small bottle, but still not a bad deal. We have some canine carry-out dog treats for just $8. You have the Fancy Feast Petites wet dog food for just $8. And then we have the Meijer wet cat food for just $8. Scooting on down. So we still have, and there's tons of stuff. Baby food for just $1. It's Meijer brand. Now this one does look like milk, but it's actually Meijer infant water. They don't want you to use water from the tap for infants because I guess the fluoride and stuff that's in it. So you do have to like buy gallons of water to do formula and stuff in. But anyway, $1 here. We also have True Goodness organic baby food pouches for $1. Moving on. So if you are needing any kind of Meijer cotton products, looks like we've got some Q-tips and some other things there. They're just $1. Meijer travel or trial containers. And then we also have Meijer floss or floss picks there for just $1. We have Meijer toothbrushes for just $1. You also have the Colgate toothpaste or extra clean toothbrush for just $1. We also have AIM cavity protection toothpaste there as well. Real quick, while we're on this bro, I'm going to click on that coupon and see what we happen to have with that. So it is a buy two, get $3 off. So that is interesting. So it's showing that it would attach to these. We'd have to double check that to make sure that that's actually the case. But that would make that a freebie. And now the way Meijer coupons work is that they will reduce down. You're not going to get overage at all with them, but they will reduce down. All right, scooting on down, we have the Meijer bandages for just $1. That's a great deal. Meijer hydrogen peroxide for just $1, and Carmex tube, stick, or jar for just $1 with the 7 for 7 sale. So lots of really great options. If there's anything that I happen to miss that you really enjoy about the 7 for 7 sale, please leave it in the comments below. If you know about the Colgate thing, sorry I didn't check that out before doing this video, and I'm not going to have time to go in there. So we'll definitely have to check that out. Maybe if I figure something out, I'll leave a comment on the video. But thank you for watching. We'll make it to the end of this video. If you like it, give it a great big thumbs up. If you want to see more Meijer videos, let me know. How do you like this? Just kind of scanning the ad and going through the really hot sale together. Is that a better way to do it? It's definitely faster and easier for me to bring this to you, but maybe it's like I could do this on my own. I'd rather you do more work. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about it. Have a wonderful week, and I'll be back with you with hopefully more deals on Meijer next week. So I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.